Haha! Hello VR addicts, welcome to my channel. I am Paolo Trianni and this is a first impression of Pixel Whipped 1995 based on a true story. Believe it or not, yes, true story. And this is 89 here, the book of 89. And this is where an evil person tried to steal video games. But a superhuman female called Dot saves the day and we all get to still play video games. However, this is 1995's one and he's back again. So, can she still save us from losing video games? Okay, so we're actually in a room that's nice and sharp in the Rift S. Well, there's a slight blur from a distance, but it's nothing you're going to scream home about. There's like a lady outside there. There's a Rubik's Cube, and there's also a Pixel Ripped, cool Pixel Ripped thing here. Oh, what's this? That's just Tyrell. Is it? Oh yeah, we know that as well. We saw that on Link. I don't know who that is, sorry. These are the devs now. Oh, we know Frank. Oh, Frankie. Don't know. Pretty. Oh, we know this handsome fella, don't we? From Reality Check VR. And gamer tag, we know that handsome fella as well, don't we? Dot, you need to help. Come find me in the hut.
What you playing there?
Who are you calling a dog, dude? Do you want to come in here and say dog?
To the future? Ha! I beat that game like a gazillion times.
Oh, come on. You can't even afford that game.
Release a new Pixel Ripped game for Christmas, right? Don't
Hey?
tell anyone, but my uncle works at Ultimate. So I
What's it going to be like? Is it going to be like 2000 or something?
I could show you, but it's like top secret.
No one's listening to you, kid.
To a dork like you. You're not ready for an Ultimate 32.
Oh, hi, honey. Oh, sorry I'm late. The open house took way too long. Dad. He should be back by now. Oh, hey there, Mike.
Hi, Mrs. King.
David, seriously? The day has barely started and you're already on that video game?
To be fair, lady, I'm assuming it's my mum that I actually want to bang now because I'm perverted that way. So I don't.
Maybe that's why you're so short.
How is anyone supposed to play this game? I mean, I think it's rude just not to listen, right? I mean, I would have done this when I was younger, probably, but yeah, you need to go and talk to the pediatrician. Go do that. I need a key for that.
Is that a book? Such a nice book.
I wonder if some of these characters, like instead of being called Villager, could have been called, like, you know, Tyrell or Gamer Tag. And whoa, what did I do there? Did I just activate the... So let me get it straight. I'm in a VR game that is in VR, but I am playing a 2D flat game in well, flat. Oh, this is a checkpoint, right? This is a checkpoint. Looks like Eye of Anubis or something weird like that, right? Let's kill these bushes. I think I watched Wes shooting bushes. Tired of killing bugs, ruining...
So bad, you're ruining the game. Now I just have to go and play it for myself. See you later, dork. Bye.
Seriously?
I'm gonna take a walk around town and help some old ladies cross the street.
You're so cute.
Give your mum my love. Tell her like last night was fantastic.
Did you hear that, David? You should
And if she wants a little bit more of my little me.
When I get off the phone, you better not be playing that thing. Do you understand?
Mum, news tells me that I'm going to grow up and end up being a mass murderer. Because I play video games. And even many years later, some ditwad's going to get into power in the US and say that we're going to steal.
But what can I do? I can't just shut off the power so he can play, right? Oh, you did? How did it go?
Don't you dare shut off the power. My kids sometimes when they have arguments with each other, they pull the cord out on each other and it's a bloodbath.
Did you watch the news yesterday? That handsome doctor said video games can make kids forget how to speak. Don't you think, David?
Mum. Blah, 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 blah.
I'm sorry.
You found the toy gun. I found a toy gun.
Okay, David, time's up. Do I need to force you to turn that thing off?
She sounds like the girl from Modern Family, don't she? With the one with the cleavage that's got like Mexican or whatever. Where's the gun?
I'm waiting, David. I'm just looking out for you.
All right, okay, it's in real life.
That's it. What? How did this happen?
Where's that kid?
Oh, but I just cleaned this room.
Where'd the gun go? Oh, there it is. The music sounds good. The pew-pews sound good. It looks good. Kind of makes me feel like I'm playing a retro game, which is fantastic. A lot of games used to look like this actually in the day. A lot of games, so, you know, we could specify a lot of games. Even Final Fantasy, was kind of, oops. I mean, the crystal things are Sonic-y, kind of like. What's going on over there? Oh, God, that scared the crap out of me.
There you are. What took you so... Oh, great.
Probably wouldn't want to do that guy.
With a tree like that.
What? Oh, you're talking crazy. This was the best tree of the lot.
Really, Greg?
Okay.
I'm sorry. There were so many trees. They were all so pretty.
See, people said these were hard in the day, but they weren't that hard. They just were hard because the save points just were checkpoints, basically. There were no real save points.
They've just opened a new video rental store 2 blocks away.
But they generally were just quite satisfying.
You could never
Not
have
super.
too many of those.
We're gonna go in the temple. Oh, finally, the Pixel Stone Temple. Okay, let's do it. Oh. Okay, what's that thing? Haha! My poor naive Dot. Oh, that wasn't. He sounds quite cool. Commander, Doc Commander. Cyberlin has just stole my friggin' stone. Son of a bitch. Let's get it on, Cyberlin. Me, you, right now. I think that's the problem with Dot there. Actually wanted to give somebody a moment. Now you see, that's cool. How cool is this? My crystals. Oh no, I didn't even pick up my crystals. Oh, I got one. How's he turning into... How did he jump up there? Hacks. So cool. Oh no! Oh no, I've got no. Shit. No! Woo! Oh my god, no health? How did I do that with no health? That was so bad of me.
You can find it too. I'll let you rent my copy. Good luck, dork.
Huh? A bit pricey for a sale.
Dad, they're not pricey, just buy the whole shelf, okay? Okay, this is a side scroller. And we used to have side scrollers back then as well. This is definitely going the way of the Sonic. Sonic and Mario were some of the best,
Karen's gonna be so mad about the fine.
were the coolest things. Oh, so you can actually hop into 2 games here. He just got eaten. Well, there we go. There is Pixel Ripped 1995. And what do I think? Well, graphically, it's actually very nice. It's super sharp. It's very colorful. And yeah, I have to say I quite like it as well. And it really, really is kind of cool. And I'll go into the parts of what makes it cool a bit when we get to the gameplay. The audio is perfect. It's really, really got that 1995 feel to it as well. Even the voice acting feels kind of 1995. I'm not entirely sure if all the phases were 1995 because I really can't remember now what it was like, especially US. But I mean, whatever the US did, we tend to did in the UK as well, because obviously we had, like, you know, Karate Kid and like all the movies and stuff that was probably released around about those times. Karate Kid was in the 90s, wasn't it, or 89 or something like that, but I'm not entirely sure. But around about that kind of period, we kind of had the same sort of stuff, so we were saying the same kind of phases. And plus, we had an American Air Force base just here. Half this village used to be full of American Air Force personnel, so I used to play with those kids quite a lot, and I used to catch a lot of those phases. But like I said, I can't even remember. I never used to get any of those people who saying nerds, but then again, wasn't really a nerd back then, so more of a nerd now. But then again, like, you know, the distractions and stuff of the game is kind of cool, but at the same time, they're distractions. And if you're like me and you're getting into it, those distractions are a little bit too much. But anyway, let's go into the gameplay. What obviously makes this fantastic is that it basically never lets die, basically, the roots of gaming. And these are the early roots of gaming. If you get 89, you'll see the early roots of gaming. If they went all the way further back, you would have just got Pong, probably. You know, you would have got Asteroids or something. But these kind of like remind us exactly where gaming has come, where it came from, and what we older bloomers were obsessed with back then. And reason why we're completely lazy son of a bitches today, because all we want to do is play games, and some of us want to now go into VR and escape into many different worlds where we can do lots of things. And this is pretty cool. The weirdest thing about this though is you're in a VR game playing a flat game on a monitor that eventually turns into a VR game. So mind twist, you go in VR, flat VR, and it's cool how it does that as well. I must admit it'd be nice if it was all in VR. I think I would love it a bit more better, but the whole point is it's supposed to bring you back to the 1995s of what it was like as a kid in the US at that time period. And that, tell you the truth, like I said, that's not much different than what it was in the UK, except for when my mum told me to stop playing, I would stop playing. I think, I'm not entirely sure, she'll probably disagree, but I think generally what it was, I had the Mega Drive, which is obviously the Genesis. Before that I had the Commodore 64 and the Spectrums. I had the Master System. Oh no, my mate had the Master System. He also had the Amiga. So, you know, we kind of like played around a little bit there. PlayStation 1, and then you know, for quite some time I actually stepped away from a lot of gaming. I didn't have any SNES. I did actually have a Neo Geo and a Nintendo, Super Nintendo for pre-orders, but I never eventually got those at all because I eventually backed out on the pre-orders. Mainly because Neo Geo costs so much for a game, doesn't it, in the end? Even though the games looked amazing, and the Super Nintendo, I really just wanted it for Star Fox or, you know, stuff like that, basically. So, yeah, I had a Nintendo 64 though. Well, actually the whole room had this Nintendo 64 because there was like a house full of lots of bachelor men, like, basically, and we had a Nintendo 64 that we'd all play on after a few smokes or drinks, or when we got back from clubbing, and, you know, etc., and you know, whatever, or God knows what we were doing back then. But yeah, so yeah, we definitely got to play quite a few games, but now and then there was a big gap in my life because of obviously all the nightclubs and all the pubs and stuff. That was kind of the age around about 95 to 2000 where I just stopped gaming quite a lot. So it's kind of nice to go back and see some of the stuff that I may have missed. But yeah, the gameplay is solid. I didn't see any bugs, and it's really, really cool. And it is, if you really liked retro gaming and you want a little bit of a flashback of your life was like in 1995, or if you want to know what life was like in 1995 in a kind of comical kind of like sense, then this is definitely it for you. This is like Stranger Things, but without all the Stranger Things, but with just the video game part of it. If they sat down and they were playing video games or something in Stranger Things, that part is this game to me. It's very good. There's no doubt about it. So this definitely gets a recommended from me. So if you like this video, please give me a like and also subscribe because it goes straight to heart. Hit that bell button if you want to watch more VR content like this, and leave a comment on what you've seen today. Thank you for watching. I love you long time, and ciao.